This allows students from Epcot to work at the Cloverdale Nursing Home under Faye's direction twice a week. Faye chaperoned the students on their field trip to Washington, D.C., among other places. She's also a member of HIPAA. To quote Faye, she considers her position at the nursing home as a marvelous opportunity to be of service, and she considers our elderly to be one of our most important resources. Faye says, "I am grateful and humbled for my position at Cloverdale Manor."
Turned out real well. She is a real good person. She's a Christian, and she's just real good. And she's a lot of fun. My sister, and I love her very much. She's a real good person. She's helpful. She helps people a lot.
In addition to her position at Cloverdale Manor, Faye is a member of the American Legion Auxiliary, a member of and has served as president of the Jackson County Federation of Republican Women, and is a Highland Ambassador of Stevenson for the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce, where she has served as president and vice president.
Really, two things pop into my head when I think about Aunt Faye, and these aren't in any particular order, but I definitely say that she is definitely social, meaning she always seems to stay active and connected to what's going on with the family and friends, and you can always count on Aunt Faye to have the latest scoop on what's going on with everyone. And then the second thing that comes to my mind is her thoughtfulness. It really never fails that on a birthday or a special occasion, you're going to go to the mailbox and have a card from Aunt Faye or even have something special sent to you as a gift.
Oh, she is loving, and she always loves to always carry on a conversation with me, no matter if she's busy or not, about my life. And she never forgets my birthday. Aunt Faye, I can sum up in one word what she has meant, well, two words, what she has meant to my life, and that is unconditional love that she has gave me over the years.
Oh, she's so good. If I need someone just to talk to chat at, I can call her. She's always got a little bit of something going on, but I think she's has a good heart and has good thoughts for everybody, and I really appreciate the things that she's done for me.
Wow. Aunt Faye, she is she and I are so much alike. She's a person that if you're down, if you're around Aunt Faye, you're not going to be down long because she's going to make you smile. She's the person, if she don't like exactly the things that you're saying or doing, she's going to quote you some scripture out of the Bible, too. She's a person that I hope when I grow up, I can be like her. She's the person that if you are in need of whatever, if it's just prayer, you call Aunt Faye. She's there for you.
She means a lot to me. She has always been an aunt that I could call and talk to, and she never judged me for anything, but she did tell me exactly what she thought. If she didn't like what I was doing, she told me about it, but she still loved me regardless. She's pretty, her hair is always fixed, she's well dressed, she's well liked, she's well known, she's loved by everyone. She's always been there for me. She's whether to talk to or when I spoke, she'd always come up with something for me to work on or pay her office or do something. She never forgets her birthday, ever. She don't judge you. She's always believed in me. She's a highlight of my life. She's a very good woman.
Aunt Faye first of all, she's very dear to my heart, and she's very generous, and she'll do anything for anyone, and she always remembers birthdays, and you can count on her to be there whenever you need her. And she's also very funny and has a wonderful sense of humor and always has a funny story to tell. I think she's a beautiful person inside and out, and I know that no matter what, she would always be there for me if I needed her, and I find great comfort in that, and I love her very much.
Religion has always been an extremely important part of Faye Shrader's life. She became a Christian at a young age and has carried that faith throughout her life. She is a member of the Providence Baptist Church, where she has taught Sunday school, been a youth leader, sat on the finance committee, sang in the choir, and directed training union school. Faye loves her church and her church family.
I think she's awesome. She's loving and caring, and she worries about people. And she's just all around pretty good person, I think. I hope I turn out like that, ha-ha. Okay, Faye's meant a lot to me. I have a lot of sisters, 2 brothers. We all have our own bond with each other, and Faye's just always been kind of my confidant, I guess. She's always seemed to me like she's always been a strong person. And she'll listen to you, try to help you out. And she's helped me out a lot. She's done things for me that the rest of them don't know about. And I always remember her, I'd go babysit for her a little bit during the summer, and she'd buy me school clothes. And just stuff like that. She just, and as I got older, she's done things for me and shared things with me. And we just have a close relationship, I think. And I love her very, very much, and I'm very proud of her. I'm proud to be her sister.
You have sat on the Mountain Lakes Behavioral Healthcare Center board for over 20 years. Why do you work so hard for this particular program?
There are so many people, and we're talking about young, middle-aged, and elderly, that really needs help. And until you get in it, you just don't realize it. And we have more people looks at it, well, that's mental health, that's just for this and that. No, there's people that tragedy happens to, different things, just like when we had the hurricane. When the storm came through, the tornado, people need to talk. They lost everything they had. And you in schools and children, abused children, and there's more than just the mental health. We have things in the school. We have things at our nursing home. We use them in our nursing home. And just so many that needs this. And about the time that I think that I will resign, something comes up, and I think, no, I'm going to wait till that gets straightened out. And it's 20 years, and I'm still there. And I don't know how much longer I'll stay, but for the present time, I enjoy doing and helping.
Faye has served 3 years on the Moriah Christian Children's Home Board of Directors, where she was recently presented an appreciation plaque for her service to the home. She is also an ambassador for Christ for the American Christian Heritage Foundation. This organization's mission is to help reach national and international leaders for Christ. Faye often says her Christian motto is J-O-Y. Joy means Jesus first, others second, and yourself last.
Now, you sit on boards, you hold positions in numerous organizations, and you fully participate in your community. But why do you do this?
I get so much enjoyment out of it. And there's so many people that need to be helped. And things that need to be done. Like, I do organizations because I don't want to be on anything that I'm paid. I've always sit on boards that were volunteer. And that way I feel like I've contributed something. Small amount, help someone. And I do things because it makes me feel someone needs to do them. And it makes me feel like, well, maybe I've done some little something. And, but I am trying to get off of some of the boards. I hold 5 positions now, and I am trying to, delete some of that so I can be with my family a little bit more and visit them more now as I get older. But I do it because there's enjoyment. Somebody needs to know it, and sometimes God gives me an idea He might not give other people.
Faye's family holds a special place in her life. She has 2 children and 1 grandchild. Her eldest child is her daughter, Gayla Shrader C. Gayla is a psychologist living in Birmingham, Alabama. Faye's son, Christopher Shrader, a former credit union assistant manager, lives in Hollywood, Alabama. Her grandson, Daniel C., is a senior at the University of Alabama, Birmingham, and will be attending graduate school to receive his Ph.D. in clinical psychology. Her brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews also live in Alabama and are an important part of her life. When they were small, she'd have her nieces over to spend a week with her each summer. She attended their various functions while they were in school. Faye has maintained closeness to her family throughout her life. She always makes sure that she knows what is going on with all of her family members and is there for them when they need her.
When I think of my mother, I think of the beautiful poem by Susan P. Schultz. When you have a mother who cares so much for you that anything you want becomes her desires. When you have a mother who is so understanding that no matter what is bothering you, she can make you smile. When you have a mother who is so strong that no matter what obstacles she faces, she's always confident in front of you. When you have a mother who actively pursues her goals in life, but includes you in all her goals, you are very lucky indeed. Having a mother like this makes it easy to grow up into a loving, strong adult. Thank you for being this kind of wonderful mother.
What would you like for your future great-grandchildren to know about you, and what advice would you give them on how to live life?
Well, the main thing is, again, that nothing matters except accepting Christ and having a future hereafter. This life is short, and it passes by soon, and we have our ups and downs no matter what. And the main thing is to let Him lead you, and you'll never go wrong. If you let Him lead you, you'll make the right decisions and everything else fall in place. I would tell them to work, be honest, main thing. If you lie, you can't anybody have any dependence in you, no faith in you, and you can't have a friend that goes around lying, because if you do, you don't know where you stand or what to believe and do. So be truthful, work, pay your bills, be honest, and everything will work out. And but one thing, you can pray all day and all night, and if you don't get up and do something about it, it won't happen. Because you can't just sit and expect miracles to happen. You've got to put some legs on those prayers.
Lula, tell us something about Faye that you remember growing up.
Oh, me and Faye were real close when we were little. We'd be fighting one minute, loving the next, and we shared a bedroom together, and we were just always real close, and we just always did everything together.
What type of adult do you think Faye has become?
Oh, wonderful. Faye has just really helped people so much, and I just thank God that she was there for Mother when she was in the nursing home and took such a good care of her.
What has Faye meant to your life?
Everything. Faye's helped me in so many ways. That mostly she and I would understand what the two of us went through, and thank God we come out on top.
She helped me with my homework. We'd sit out on the swing on the front porch, and she helped me do my homework. And I won't never forget that, because I needed help. And you want the bad thing about her?
Yeah, we're going to have a bad thing.
Okay, here we go. Mom and Daddy was gone one day, and I had long hair down to my shoulders, and it was kind of curly on the end. I had one pair of scissors, so Faye talked me into letting her cut my hair. I was about 7, 8 years old. And she started at one ear, just went straight around, cut all my hair off, and then she got to the bangs. And I reckon she couldn't get them even. So she kept cutting and cutting and standing back looking and cutting. Well, when she got through, my bangs stuck out like a rooster tail. So when Mom and Daddy got home, needless to say, she got a big fussing out, a big one. And so did I, and I remember my mama looking at me and saying, "Why did you let her do that?" And I didn't know, I just started crying. But I was so ugly, Mama tried to hold my bangs down with bobby pins. It took a while for it to grow out. But the end of this story is, I would sneak the scissors at night and put them under my pillow because I was going in there when Faye was asleep and just cut big wads of her hair out. I remember that so plain, but Mama always come in there and she'd say, "Janice, give me them scissors." She knew I had them.
She knew you had the scissors.
And I never got to do it. Never got. And that's that. And I bet she remembers it too.
I'm sure she probably does.
We like to talk. And whenever I feel like talking, especially on Sunday afternoon, I like to call and wake her up. And we talk a long time about everybody, about ourselves, what's going on in our lives. And that means a lot to me, really a lot. And I am so proud of Faye because she is a caring person, takes care of those people at the nursing home. And you've got to be a special person to work at a place like that.
I'll agree with that.
I love you very much, Faye. There's just one more thing I'm going to say to you, Miss Faye. I now own 5 pair of scissors. So look out, and happy birthday.
That was good. She'll like that.
Faye has been a blessing to anyone that has ever had the opportunity to call her friend. And Faye is a friend to everyone she meets. She follows her heart and her Christian